Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. 7 shocking things to expect from Hamster Kombat. Like you see everywhere around the world, things are happening. People are mining crypto, people are making sure that they get to that limit because Hamster Kombat is about to hit the world. Now, 7 shocking things to know about Hamster Kombat. Number one, out of poverty. Have you noticed that today the world is crumbling? And since the day that Hamster Kombat came out, since the day they brought in the idea of people mining their crypto, their combo, their cipher, everything just changed. Everybody wants to mine. Number one, out of poverty. You may think that this thing sounds funny, but I tell you the truth, it's not funny. It's a fact. Now, the mining of this crypto has no class. Whether you're rich, you're poor, or you are in the middle class, everybody right now is mining. People are referring. People are tired of poverty. People are tired of poverty. Everybody wants to hit these millions. Hamster Combat, it's about to bring people out of their misery, out of their poverty, out of their pains. You know, the way people are concentrating on this thing is like this is their last hope. Whether you like it or not, everybody is digging in, everybody is pushing harder, everybody is making sure that they get to that height where when they finally launch it, people are cashing out. People would cash out millions and millions, millions and millions of dollars. People are doing that. Now, I'll give you an instance. I had a boy in my street yesterday. He just got a new phone. I'm not lying. He has to sacrifice to get a very good smartphone because of Hamster Combat. He wants to mine. Now, he said he doesn't mind getting the little of it despite the many hours left for Hamster Kombat to launch their crypto. And if you must know, they have mergers. I believe Hamster Kombat will do this because they have mergers worth billions and billions of dollars ready to invest, ready to make sure that this thing works. So now, what is your position? You're watching me with your smartphone, you're listening to me. This might likely not go the direction you expected it when you clicked this video. But I'm trying to tell you that in my own view, from what I've been seeing around the world, around my environment, everybody is Hamster Combat fan. They want to do it. So you watching me after this video, what have you been doing with your phone? Okay, let me say after watching this video, would you continue to waste your data? And of course, you watching us doesn't mean that you're wasting your data, you are getting information. So I would advise you, now that the train is moving, please join the moving train. Don't slack. Stop criticizing. Don't look at those doing it now that they are fools. They are not fools. This is what is trending all over the world, what is kicking. In fact, Hamster Kombat is the most respected crypto in the world. I'm not talking about what's it called? Of course, there are many. There are many. What's it called? There are many crypto. Okay, but Hamster Kombat right now, everyone is coming together to do it. There is no age limit. You get? You're a boy. You're a girl. You're 17. You're 16. This crypto brand, it's about to elevate a whole lot of souls. It's about to elevate a whole lot of souls. A lot. Your age is not a barrier. Whether you're 5, you're 6, you're 7, you're 8, as long as you can hold this smartphone and operate it very well, you're good to go. So expect from Hamster Kombat poverty eradication. Yes, they are about to eradicate poverty from the lives of so many people all over the world. It doesn't matter your geographical area, the zone, and wherever you reside, it doesn't matter. What matters is they are really investing and they want to make sure that people come out of it. So what they expect from you is key in, use the opportunity, and join others while they are doing it, because if they finally launch this crypto, it will be very hard, because this crypto is really attracting investors. Every day you go to their news, their site for the news updates, you understand that they are really topping. They are making sure that they hit the nail at where it's supposed to be. So stop criticizing those that are doing it. And of course, some will doubt, because the future investment, which is crypto, is not something they have idea of, they know about, and they still don't want to know about it. So what they do is they finally criticize and criticize and criticize. You that is doing it, please continue. Don't look at what they're doing. So let's look at this. I'm one thing about Hamster Combat. This is one of the reasons why you must be part of this. I'm using the word must. Except you don't have a smartphone. I'm not telling you to go and steal. Or if you don't have, kill yourself. No. But if you have the idea and you have this smartphone with you, don't waste the time. Don't waste time. Make use of your smartphone as long as it welcomes it. Though there are some phones that would likely not get to it or access the Hamster Combat site, like phones below um, maybe version 9 downwards. They might likely not have access to Hamster Combat. So you that is watching me, you have your smartphone. After this video, please go to Telegram, open your Telegram, type Hamster Combat, it will pop up. Do all the necessary follow up. If you have a friend that might likely send to you or that can share through your WhatsApp, allow the person to do so. Click the link. There you go. You start from somewhere. You might not hit that millions that others had already gotten, or those that started earlier, the level they've reached. But wherever you stop or wherever you might likely stand before they launch the crypto, it's a huge benefit to you. You can use the money to do something very important for yourself. So Hamster Combat is about to eradicate poverty. That's my opinion. That's number one. Number two, Number two is, with the help of Hamster Kombat, people are about to discover themselves. Does it make sense? Does it really make sense? Now you might ask, what has Hamster Kombat got to do with people discovering themselves? Now let me explain. Please pay attention. Don't leave this channel. Okay? What you do is, if you don't agree with me, leave your comment below. Put your opinion. This is a very big word. Okay? Now, discovering yourself is this. I am an example, and you are too. You'll attest to it that on several occasions you have a lot in your head. You will tell yourself that I have ideas to sell to the world, I have things to do, I can do so many things. But what is stopping you? Okay? What is stopping you? Money. Money is stopping you from executing all your plans. Like I said before, I might not likely be telling you about things straight about Hamster Kombat, but I am trying to remind you the side benefit of you, partaking in this crypto world community or the crypto world. Discovering yourself, you need a whole lot of money. You watching and listening to me right now, you know what I'm talking about. You have a lot of ideas to sell to the world, but you don't have money to execute it. What do I mean? So many of us want to own a transport business, so want to become content creator. And of course, I know that being a content creator doesn't mean that you need all the finances in the world. No. But in this case, partaking in Hamster Kombat exercise and being able to be one of those that would earn so much, I tell you, the money you will generate will help you to facilitate your ideas. Now, in doing content creation, you need a very good smartphone with high quality. Okay, you need good equipment to hasten up your ideas to sell it. It doesn't matter how little it is, but what matters most is that the consistency of it. That is what I mean by the side benefits of partaking in Hamster Kombat. Now, talking about people discovering themselves, a whole lot is involved. For example, you would want to be a trader. Being a trader to either sell in wholesale or probably be a manufacturer, you need money. Just be part of this Hamster Kombat exercise in the crypto world. It doesn't matter how small you earn. What matters most is that you are earning some money, because if you don't partake now and they finally launch this crypto, it will end up had I known. If I had known, I would have partaken in this exercise. I would have mind, even if I had to take my mom's phone or my dad's phone. And of course, there are some of our parents that are holding good phones, but they don't know how to use it. Some only use it for calls and probably watch news, but other things to do with the phone, they don't know how to do it. So you that is very young and is in the 21st century world, the Gen Z, if I will put it that way, you know a whole lot to do with phones. So why don't you just take from them? Or are we talking about those that sometimes they look at helping the community. You know, they want to do charity work. You don't know how much this might probably generate for you. You can start off somewhere. Even if you need people to support you, to give you, but they would want to see what you are doing. They would want to see the step you are taking that will encourage them to assist you, to be part of your idea, to be part of your family. All this requires money. And being part of it in Hamster Kombat exercise, you will earn money that could help you start up this idea of yours, this thing that you've been yearning for all these years. You sleep and wake up, all that comes to your mind is how to help the community, how to help the less privileged. And of course, I know that money is not probably everything that you can use to start this. You can do a free will charity organization, maybe by probably going to people's houses, helping them to clean. That's called energy exercise. But here we are talking about in ideas. Ideas that you can sell, people would buy. Ideas that you can sell and it will attract people in your same lane. People that welcomes it. So Hamster Kombat is ready to do that. Partaking in it, you will earn money from it. And those ideas of yours that you've been dying for to have, I tell you the truth, you will execute it. Now, you would want to ask, what is this person saying? I know that it might not really look like it, but there's a little sense in it. The sense in this is be part of this moving train. People are moving, or would you can you imagine that I saw someone, a taxi driver, mining it while ushering in passengers into his vehicle? It was like, tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping, calling them to come in. I was so surprised to tell you how serious this thing is. Even if you doubt it, you just do it for doing sake and see the outcome of it, and see the result that comes out of it. Or would you want to talk about those that have ideas in hospitality business? You do not know how you start, but you can start up somewhere. Or those that have ideas to doing how do I put it? Gathering a whole lot of people to give them what they have. Please be part of Hamster Kombat exercise. The crypto world is going faster, and it is right now the future. Whatever you can term as the future in this world is crypto business. Crypto business is going, and there are a lot of them that you do not know about. Just go online, you search, so many pops up, you start mining. You do not know the one that will yield money for you. Trust me, you are not wasting your data. You are helping yourself. Okay? You are really, really helping yourself. Crypto is a future money making machine that the youth need to engage in. Like some youths are actually doing it, and I know there are millions and millions and millions of them that are wealthy today because of crypto. So do yourself the good by being part of Hamster Kombat mining community family. So please, no criticism. Say your mind. You can criticize if you want to. That's your opinion, but it's allowed. Please, no bad comment. Number 3. Pay attention, like I said. Now, number 3 is likely to be what I just said, but in a different way. Okay, creativity itself. Now, mining Hamster Kombat, you need to be very creative, fast, and calculative. And how does that work? Being creative, calculative. Now, try to follow up their daily task. If you want to earn a lot and a whole lot of money in Hamster Kombat, every of their news, you partake in them. Their daily task, make sure you partake in them. The combo, you try. The cipher, you do that. Daily benefit, you take it. Be very creative that whatever comes up on the daily task, you share, you grab it, you partake in it, you take it. Okay? Very, very creative in convincing people to do what you're doing. And of course, there are sharings and sharings in it that sometimes they tell you to share to one or two persons, to three persons. Now you have to have that creative mind of convincing people to accept the link. As you accept it, okay, and click, it automatically gives you some thousands and thousands of crypto, if not millions. So doing this on a daily basis, you are earning thousands and millions of crypto that when it is converted either into the airdrop, you see that you have a whole lot. So either both ways, either through the airdrop or the millions crypto that you have, you are earning. So have this creative mind of meeting people and convincing them, except the days that they would say there is no sharing. And of course, you wouldn't share. Or should we talk about some days they would want you to maybe refer? Same thing, you do that. But if not, make sure you follow up every day their task, whatever they do every single day. Follow it up in Hamster Kombat. And to be frank with you, the way this crypto is gaining momentum all over the world is so shocking. I don't know how they did it. It's really spreading like a wildfire. Everyone wants to do it. Everybody wants to do crypto mining. Hamster Kombat community. Market woman wants to do it. Those that have like I said previously, those that have the ideas, they want to do it. Those that do not have the ideas, they're likely to doubt. Do you understand? So, Hamster Kombat exercise, partake in it, being very creative in all that you do. You tap, you go online, you search, and most times you might likely belong in their group chat, and sometimes all of the information for that day doesn't come through. But when you go online, either through Chrome or Google, to ask questions, they will bring in their stated informations for that day, because there are information that would delay to be passed to the group for that day. Meanwhile, they have it in their sites stored. So going straight to their site is likely to be getting the information directly from the source. I mean, they are the source. You get it from them, you begin to do it the way they want you to do it. Follow up the steps, and you'll be earning and mining. And most times too, network might be a problem to that particular site of you accessing the group chat. But I know that Google and of course the network is always there to answer you. So always every day, I mean, being creative is like having this thought in mind on how you can canvas or how you can manipulate that day activities. You go online, you do some searching, you do you do some information gathering to know how that it works. Your group might likely not give you all the information you need, either by network problem or delay or one fault or one problem or the other holding up the site. But when you go straight to the internet to browse about that day activity, you will get it directly from them because I know that their informations are out there to the community to absorb, to take, because they want to sell their product, and they are coming up with different ideas every day. Partake in it, be part of it, do it the way they want. Understand me? Do it the way they want you to do it. Obey the rules, don't break out of it. Because, and funny enough, assessing this combo to having your 5 million crypto for that day, you need information because it is most time it is quite difficult for people to get. But by the time you pass the first stage, the daily tax, the cipher, then get it to that combo, it is always difficult to take that coin. So how you can be able to get that coin is by going online and asking questions. I repeat, how you can do that is by going online, asking Google how you can be able to take that 5 million crypto for that day. So how you can respond to you is by going to their site, their website, to ask questions, and of course they have guidelines where you have to enter the how to manipulate to make sure that that day that crypto is taken. And like I will say again, interest is very important. So many people are not interested. Some days they really want you to share the link to one or two persons. And meeting someone to tell him about Hamster Kombat in order to share and the person click the link so you can be able to take that 5 million crypto is quite hard, especially when someone had been in this position of trying all these things and it didn't work, and you meeting them again to discuss or convince them to accept what is at hand or what is trending, what is available, it might likely be difficult. So you must have that creative mind. You must be very, very creative to look for a means or a way to catch their attention in order to take that crypto, that coin for that day. It will be a whole lot of benefits to you. You would never regret it. Just like you trying to do one or two exercise every day, doing it with all your mind, your everything, because to you it's a do or die affair since it's something that is widely accepted right now. So in the crypto community, make sure you do all of these daily tasks. And the easiest way to handle it, I will repeat myself, always go online to ask questions. Sometimes your group chat or the group you entered might not feed you with the right information for that day. They might be delaying to bring down the information, or they might likely not have that information for that day to bring to the group. But going straight to the internet, to the site, to ask questions, they feed you with exactly what you want. That was why I said this kind of being creative is quite different from the one I earlier said. So make sure you partake in this task, and I tell you the truth, you will never regret it. Hope I'm making sense. Please and please, I repeat, if I am making sense, drop your comments below and tell me what you think about things that I said, because if you go online right now, you will see people analyzing Hamster Kombat in different way. But right now I'm opposite. Would you agree with me that I'm really opposite with what they are doing, but I'm in line in somehow. Somehow I'm also in line with what is obtainable. My intention is key in into this and you will have a whole lot of benefits. Okay, a whole lot of benefits. So be very creative to eat in this and you will never regret it. Am I really making sense? Please, if I'm making sense, do me the good to like. Very, very important. Like, comment, and subscribe, and probably share. Okay, let us get to some persons that enjoy coming in here to burn data. I'm not saying it's bad. You're trying to maybe sometimes relieve yourself, but you need idea. The more reason why you come online is because you need ideas of things. You might know it, but sometimes you forget because of attention on something that at that moment you do not need it. So this video should be a reminder, maybe a kind of reflection to what you had in mind of doing. That is where I'm going. So please do me the good to like and leave your comment. Okay, now what number are we in now? Number 4. Number 4. Now in number 4 we should be talking about investing in crypto market. Do you agree with me? Number 4, investing in crypto market. Partaking in Hamster Kombat exercise and being opportune to be part of those that would earn from this platform is also an opportunity to invest in crypto world. Let's start. Now imagine you being part of this exercise and you're opportunity to earn, like for example, that they are free and that they are fair enough to do it the way they are supposed to, and you earn 80 million naira, you earn 50 million, 20 million, and probably 30 if I move further, or come down to 10 million naira. Do you know you can invest in the crypto market? Like I said before, crypto is the future investment of everything. It is the only money making machine right now that is driving people crazy. And you need to have this idea and think and calculate very fast where these things are going, the direction that they are going. They are really attracting the attention of the youth, the people all around the world, and those that have millions and millions of dollars would be ready and easily invest in it. They would want to invest in this because this is the moving train. Just like someone coming up with an idea and he or she knows that this idea that I have right now cannot be executed all alone. Now he or she calls for measures. Now they start reaching out to people that would likely buy his or her idea. She convinces them, or he, and finally they come in. They sit in a round table, meetings and upon meetings, and finally come up with the idea of how we can reach the world. And they give it a try. Boom. it spreads. So that is why Hamster Kombat is spreading like wildfire. I repeat myself, it's spreading like wildfire. It's spreading because these people have done underground work for so many, should I say years, or for a whole lot of time. If the CEOs or the co-CEOs come out right now to tell you how far and how much time and sleepless nights they've had to make sure that this thing comes up this way, that makes it easy for people to involve themselves in, you clap for them. And now that this thing is so free, what you need right now is just your data and your smartphone to partake. That's what they want. So investing in the crypto world, after they must have launched the Hamster Kombat crypto, and you know that you've earned a whole lot of money, like I said, like you've been opportunity to be one of these people that has earned. So you start looking for little cryptos to buy, to invest your money in. You know, you invest in other things, you count out, you start, bringing out some little money from what you've gathered in this um Hamster Combat. If they launch it rather, what you will make from it, you start buying coins. And if you're even opportunity to make above the 80 million naira, you can even um buy other big coins, like Ethereum, that is rising so fast right now. Do you understand me? So right now, where this is going to, we're talking about investing. So partaking in this Hamster Combat exercise will end you the opportunity to know more about crypto. And that was why I said that was why I said, is it my number three? Yes. That was I say my number three, being creative. That was why I said being creative is doing their daily tasks in a different way, conviction and other exercise to do. And while you're doing this thing, you'll be studying the crypto. You'll be studying the crypto markets to know how it is going. And you having this idea and you see that it deemed me fit to invest in this thing, it would help because you've gotten the idea of how this thing works. So you look for other little coins that your money could get. You buy them and leave them in your wallet. If those coins and if they are not launched yet, you only mine. Then the ones that they've already launched, you buy and keep it in your wallet. As dollar inflates or falls, when it goes up, you sell. And I believe this was how some of these young millionaires made it in this uh, crypto. Yes, those that were opportune to take the first step, the bold step out of suffer. They starved themselves without eating and so many things. They avoided a lot. They took it like a personal business, and today they are millionaires. They are floating in the world. They're everywhere. They've made so much that they can buy whatever comes their way. So while you are mining, have it in mind that I want to invest in the crypto world. It's no joke. You will enjoy it. You so enjoy it. And come to think of it, this money, if I would I say that it falls from the sky? No, it didn't fall from the sky. You suffered for it. At the same time, you didn't till the ground to have it. All you did was to, you know, follow up, apply your own idea, and do all the task. And here you are, seeing the millions with your two eyes. So, what would you want to invest it in? It's not a bad thing if you invest in real estate, another investment that you have in mind. But for you to be part of this particular one, it has given you an idea on how to flow, where to flow, the corners to run into so you don't lose money. And I know that everything in this life is risk. So that was why I said have it in mind that you will invest in the crypto world. Okay, that is investing in the crypto world. That's my number what 4. Number 1, let me do a kind of a quick run up. I said number 1 is what? Hamster Kombat, a kind of reminder. Number 1 is, or number 1 was, or number 1 is, pardon me. Hamster Kombat will bring a whole lot of persons out of poverty. That was what? Number 1. Number 2. Number what? 2. Hamster Kombat would help people to be what? Very creative by discovering themselves. And number 3, being creative, which has its own explanation from the initial. Then number 4, investing in the crypto world. Now, number 5. This number 5 right now would be a very big shock to you because it is something that everyone would want to do. Everyone wants to what? Display this particular thing that I'm about to say. Number 5. Number 5. I know you want to hear me say it, right? Number 5 is show of wealth. How did that sound? Show of wealth. Now, the crypto world, to me, is all about whatever you have is seen by people. Because you wouldn't tell me that you have millions and millions all around you and you want to suffer. No. Though some would want to show off wealth, but know how to manage it. They will show their wealth and they will know how to manage their wealth. While some, out of overexcitement and careless show off in a wrong way or in a different way, loses their wealth. Am I really correct with what I said? If I am, please drop your comment. Everyone in this world, everyone, regardless of who you are, as long as you have money, you would want to show off what? Your wealth. Now it's in 2 ways. Number 1 is, or let me say A, you train yourself not to spend recklessly. That's personal training. You would likely apply it in your wealth. Okay? But there is no how you would tell me that you live in a slum and by virtue of opportunity you've gotten this money. Would you want to continue to stay in that environment after being opportune to have all this money? The answer is no. The answer is no. Capital no. It's either you stay in that community by giving yourself a better life, or you move to another community, or to merge yourself with the big boys. To live in an environment where the big boys are seen 24/7, to associate with big boys. That was why I said show of wealth. So you might likely not spend recklessly, but one way or the other, everything would reflect that you have what? Money. That's A. Then B, those ones that, should I say, that are so enthusiastic of spending and showing off, this is the opportunity where I have to show my enemies that I've arrived. Those that have that kind of ideas of I want to show off and punish others, that when I never had, this was how they treated me. And you see that they started spending, they will start spending. Before you know it, everything crumbles. That's a very bad one. Careless spenders. But in all of this, there is always what? Show of wealth. The show of wealth is if you don't have car, you can likely get one. For those that are what um, that have the understanding of life, they will get car not because they want to show off, but because they need it for their movement. But some would want to show because they have a lot. They they buy all kinds of vehicles or machines they would want. They can likely get private jets. I don't know. I'm just putting that, okay? Or they might likely go for their ever dreamt car. I've been dreaming about having this car, and you notice that they would spend half of what they've earned. For example, they have 200 million, they end up going for that particular car for 100 plus million, and they forget that they would maintain this car. In other ways, they might likely what? Lose the car. And if you lose the car, you lose your money. But for those who understand life and the sense of creating business and growing it, they look forward to what? They look forward to invest their money into. But there is what? Show of wealth. Their life automatically changes. Everything about them changes. So that was why I said show of wealth. Whether you are a businessman, a content creator, a market person, even if you are selling markets by the roadside, for example, if you're making so much money from that your business, what comes to your mind is how you can be what? Be growing that business by going to a better environment. Or you want to still stay in that same space, you buy, you meet the landlord to expand that place for you. And if you want to do it well for you, if the place you were was bad, there are water running around you, this time you want to what? Put it very well, how you can be comfortable. You put shelter on your head, you put everything on just for the business to be very comfortable. That is what improvement. See. People must see that you are growing by the day. Show of wealth. You might likely not tell them that you have this money, but on how you're growing, they are looking at it, they are seeing it. It's quite visible that truly this young man, this young woman is doing well for his or herself. So you can't hide that. So that was why I said show of wealth. Maybe your business would grow to a level where you wouldn't need a taxi anymore, you wouldn't need a motorbike. Now you need your own car. You get a very you might likely go to the market or to what is it called, to get a very big car, maybe a luxurious bus, just to help your business. So you are growing. That was why I said show of wealth. So it's everywhere in all spheres of life. So number 5 is you display wealth. To those that want to go to club, all they will do is they spend. Before they know it, the money is gone. So, and that opportunity might likely not come again in their life. They would likely not see it again. I'm not their God, but that's the truth. So, you making use of an opportunity, grabbing it, and it comes to you, you need to sit down, think widely. I mean, think all corners. You think forward, you think backward. You add your life to it, where you were, where you are, and where you're going to. It really helps to shaping your memory, your idea on how you think to get these things done. So there is no how you cannot show wealth, but the most important thing is how you manage it. So Hamster Combat can help you do that. All you need to do is what? Partake in the exercise. The train is moving. Partake in this exercise, and I tell you, you will never, never, ever regret it. Okay? They'll be ready to share with others. Before I go to number 6, have it in mind that as this opportunity comes to you and you become part of it, you earn from it, be ready to share with others. You wouldn't give them all. But I know that for God to give you this opportunity, I know I'm bringing God into this because, of course, we can't do without God. There are so many in your environment that would need your help. Please, when the opportunity comes, give them that helping hand they need. I know some people will be thinking in their mind, this person is explaining this when it has not um it has not come to pass yet. I know it's hard, it will. Now we are counting in hours. Even if they don't do it that particular time that it will end. Bet me, there are people that are ready to hijack the same for the people holding it, so they would want to do it. There is no how they can escape it. So you being part of it, you have nothing to lose. You're losing little data right now, but bet me you will enjoy it. So please, when the opportunity comes of you having this much money, while you show off your wealth, either rightly or wrongly, remember those around your environment and those your hand can stretch to and help them. Now let's get to number 6. Number what? Now, number 6. Number 6, number 6, number 6. You know, and I know that whenever it comes to online transaction, you are communicating with a world that is absent from your sight. You only see them online and you do what they ask you to do. Of course, so many things would go wrong. Yes, people would steal, people would hack you, people would lie to you just to get your details. In the end, they run you what we call street. They steal from you, or probably they crumble you in this platform. That brings me to what? Number 6, cybercrime. Cyber what? Crime. There are so many criminals all around with a system waiting that are ready, waiting to hack you, to hack your account. Imagine after partaking in this exercise, following these steps that I had mentioned, and you got to this point where you're so careless of this busting your other brain now. You're so careless on sharing your private information that will grant them access to, you know, getting to the point of where they have access to what you've gathered all this while. Think of what happens. You must lose everything. So while it is as sweet as honey, you're enjoying it, thanking God for this opportunity that you've made it in life. Also, have it in mind and be conscious of how you share your ideas and those you can send it to. Those words mask with what mask. Did I get it right? Those that are covered, those people that you only send your information to them, but you don't know who they are. So you will have to be very careful of who you send your information to, because people are using this opportunity to create their own fake platform where they can extort from people. Do you understand? They are also creating their own platform because they are masters in all of this. They know how to maneuver people, they know how to get people, they know how to convince people, and they know how to put it online there for you to think that is like the original that you're working with. And you end up getting into that situation where you lose everything. So be very careful because cybercrime is very high this period, and everyone wants to make it in life. No one wants to know how. They just want to make it. They just want to make it. They just want to make it. I repeat again, they want to make it. They don't know how. They just want to make it. So imagine them sitting in their comfort zone with their laptops, searching for people, sending in details, informations, and you carelessly accept and begin to dance to their tune by dishing out your information to them. Of course, you might likely lose everything. So while you're part of this business, know that in Hamster Kombat, right now you type, for example, go online and type Hamster Kombat, you will see that fake ones are also popping up. But as someone who knows the real logo of them, you will know that these people are fake. So imagine when you dive into that direction and getting in the wrong information, you probably might lose everything. It doesn't even have to do with just this crypto. That might also usher them into your private account. They might likely they might likely freeze your account, if I put it that way. They will empty your account and you begin to ask yourself, how did you get here or how you got there? So be very careful because cybercrime is very high. While you make it, think on how you can protect it, grow it, increase it, multiply it, and let it get to the top. And as it gets to the top, be in position to be managing it, how it can spread and touch and attract those people and attract some people that have same idea like you that will help you run it. Very important and necessary. So be very careful of cybercrime because we have fake cryptos that are people in their comfort zone, those that are good with computer, that knows the in and out of computers, that can create a lot, they can do similar. Now you key in, you trying to accept their request, they automatically get your attention. And as you dance to their tune, they'll be taken from you. There is no two ways about that. So you be careful not to lose everything. That's number 6. Cybercrime, cybercrime, cybercrime. Very, very careful. Okay. This is for everyone. You might be so careful that you keep avoiding them, but they always have their means of getting you. So the only thing to do to protect what you have is to give a deaf ear and a blind eye to whatever comes to them, especially when you know the right source. You just stick to the right source and never try something new. Adding something new to what you already know, adding something new that is wrong to what you know already will end up shattering or scattering everything you've tried to gather or to have all this while. Now, number 7. Number 7. Please, before I go to number 7, I am Saji. Do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel because more is coming. Okay? Leave your comments and know that whenever you drop comments, you're not dropping it just for me. There are people that would come to this channel and they would want to read or they would read what you have opined what you've stated down, and it might likely be it might be beneficiary to them. For them to read what you've dropped on the comment section will either add to their life or discourage them. So having in mind that you're dropping this for other people to come and see, to read, and to add to their life. So please do well to subscribe, comment, share, and like. Very, very important. Please like my video. And I wouldn't force that finger. It doesn't take you anything. It won't take any of your data or whatsoever. Just like the video. And I'm so thankful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's get on to number 7. My number 7 is a very big thanks to Hamster Kombat. Should I put this? Crypto world. Sorry, Hamster Kombat community. Okay, Hamster Kombat Crypto World, Hamster Kombat Crypto Community Limited, whichever way. But a very big thanks to Hamster Kombat for coming up. What I would want to say is they're my number 7. My number 7 is I'm trying to talk about them. They've done well to come up with this huge idea. Why they are making it in their comfort zone, spreading the word. They should also know that the world is looking up to them for benefits. So they should stand their ground on things that they've listed out that they will do, picking up their ideas, spreading to others, how do I put it, to other countries or continents, trying to bring the world together. They should also know that they are helping lives. Those people that have devoted their time to buy their idea, they should make sure that their benefits get to them. Okay, that's my very big thanks. That's my number 7. Thank you, Hamster Kombat, for coming into play. Okay, right now you guys are topping in the crypto world all over the world, and your attention is drawn. Like it's drawn that please, all that you've stated, the news you bring up every day, make sure you execute it. Then, lastly, about this, you people are about to elevate a whole lot of persons. While you gain, you also want to give. So many people are about to come out of poverty because of this. The world is going crazy. Things are going the wrong way. And you coming into play is to reshaping things, is to balance things to those ones that would adhere to your rules and regulation and play accordingly. They will benefit from it. So I want to say that you people should please the crypto world, the co-CEOs, those investing. And don't get me wrong, you two watching me, I hope you've not forgotten that you're a CEO. At your initials, or your name rather, you see CEO there, so you're part of them. But they have executives. Let me say that this is for the executives, those that created it, that made it to come into play. Please make sure you dish out all your promises. And of course, we see your news every day in your channel, how you say it, how you put it, and how you keep assuring the world that you will deliver in this crypto community. So please do well to execute your plan and to keep to your word. Thank you very much for watching my video. And like I said, my video might not likely be what you see there, but we are doing the same thing. We are saying the same thing. So please let my words motivate you and not discourage you. Okay, and you to encourage me by liking, commenting. Okay, thank you very much. See you in my next video. I remain Sajay. I'm happy because the world is happy. I'm happy because you're watching. And I'm happy because no knowledge is a waste. So for all that I've said, there is one thing you will take in from my statement. Okay, I might not likely be the best, but there is something you will take from me. So thank you very much for watching this video. See you next.